Atheism Reviews community, we got a video number 3 coming at you here. We're going to look at a street debate from University of Texas 2011. We've got some more special guests in here. We got Victor and Christina just joined us a few minutes ago. Let's take a look, see what we got.
Can I ask my question?
You did say you would get back to him already.
Hold on, one question. That's all I want to know. So what you're saying is basically that no matter how good a person I am, if I don't believe in Christ, I'm not going to go to heaven and see God, right?
The guy asks, if a person does not believe in this mythology, wherein two Marys resurrect a dead Jesus, which in turn is based on this mythology, wherein two Marys resurrect a dead Osiris, then the person will be considered immoral and not be granted access to the afterlife.
Well, we need to go back to the original deal.
Yes or no? No. Because you've been saying that there's only one way to God, right? And that's through Jesus. I don't believe in Jesus, I don't believe in God, but if I'm a good person, why can't I join?
Are you a good person?
Like, why are they judging me on whether or
By
not...
what standard?
That's an incredibly selfish thing for a God to say that, like, you need to
Okay,
believe
let's go
in
back
me
to the
in order to come with us.
Yes, Victor, what's the difference between a good and a bad person if you don't believe in God? Or if you're whatever your beliefs in, how do you tell the difference between
the deeds the person did?
The deeds that it did, okay, alright.
Tell the difference between
Or how do you tell the difference between a good person and a bad person? Because he said you got to get your justification from the Bible. This guy here says, and if you don't, if you steal but you don't believe in Jesus, you're going to go to hell. This guy says here.
I don't know. I believe it's always a dog eat dog world, regardless. You know what I mean?
the boys from the south side.
Alright. It's a dog-eat-dog world. Let's see what else we got here.
Ten Commandments show us God's standard of
goodness. All you guys say he's preaching is that you need to be a good person. If I'm a good person,
the Ten Commandments are that.
I don't want to be a part of a God that is so fucking selfish that he needs me to believe and bow down to him. No, I'm a good person to my fellow humans. I have a good heart.
The Ten Commandments cited by the preacher, which he believes were divinely inspired into the mind of Moses, correctly are rewrites of the Egyptian 10 categories of sin, which in turn are truncations of the 42 negative confessions, which were 42 deeds that the soul would rat on a person, hypothetically in the afterlife. Thou shalt not steal, for example, is a summation of negative confession 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 39, and 40.
You believe that you're a good person?
Yeah.
Have you ever told a lie?
Of course
So now we should
What does that make you?
Look, I may have told lies, but I've also gone to Ethiopia and helped AIDS victims.
That wasn't the question, my
I
dear.
don't give a shit. I helped AIDS victims in Africa.
My dear friend, if you've told a lie,
I'll
what does
swear
that make
too.
you?
Have you told a lie?
Indeed I have. I am just like everyone else.
Exactly.
So,
The dude with the preacher, street preacher, he's questioning the students. He says, if you steal and you lie, and you don't believe in God, can you still be a good person? King Thor, what do you have to say about this?
Well, when we were in New Orleans, there was one of these street preachers in a wheelchair, just with a bullhorn and doing his thing, and actually Pat went up and started debating him.
Are you serious?
Just I mean, not dropping any knowledge, kind of just shitting on the dude, but, doing his thing.
Alright.
But anyways, what this hipster's trying to say is that
Fucking hipsters.
the fact that this crazy guy believes in God doesn't make him a better person than him. Even though he's getting a little high and mighty with, I went to Ethiopia type stuff. But, it's...
Then you have to bow down to Jesus Christ and say, look,
You believe something to which
forgive me for saying fuck.
Joshua, if we have lied,
Forgive me for lying to my friend, saying that I...
then we are called liars. Can we say that?
Yeah, I'm a liar. That's a sin, I understand
Now,
that.
Joshua,
But I don't
have you ever
believe...
stolen anything?
Of course I've stolen something.
What does that make you?
That makes me a sinner.
More specifically, what does it make you?
You think that makes me a bad person?
A thief.
You think that makes me a
That's
bad
right.
person for
Have you
sinning?
stolen? Have you ever been to prison?
The guy says he's a sinner if he lies or he steals. Sometimes, if you're in hard situations, stealing an apple is not so immoral. Sometimes if your village is being invaded, somebody says, if you don't tell us where your captives are, we're going to kill everybody in the village. Sometimes you have to lie. So the question about sin here comes from the negative confessions of Egypt, and whether or not the actions you take are right or wrong. And there's a scientific way to explain right or wrong without believing in God.
I've never been to prison, but that's not the question. The question is, if you've stolen, what is that? What do you call it? If I steal something, what am I called?
You're answering his question with another question.
You're saying stealing. There's things you could steal $1 million.
My dear friend,
You could
Joshua,
steal a pencil from this
petty
guy's
theft is
pocket.
still theft.